Came out from the bottom, going straight up to the top. While y'all niggas sleeping, yeah, he punching in the clock. And they call him Mike Man by the Lambo at the lot. And he on his gun, and it never ever stop. Came out from the bottom, going straight up.
This is when you know you're really doing the fucking deal. Okay, trust me when I say this. You're doing the deal so fucking hard. Not to say I'm so damn cool, but you adopt some of my delivery. You adopt some of my swag. You adopt some of my beingness. That's when you know you've done the fucking deal. And what happens is, Sammy, people are going through the Closer Academy because they want to watch the video. They're like, let me just get the green check. And Hamza, what you really need to do is you need to intently listen and intently look for the gem. Okay. I did a presentation with a whole bunch of inner circle students about 3 months ago. I listened to one fucking chapter from Russell Brunson, okay, for 8 hours a day for 2 weeks. Okay, so do you remember walking in the back room? I'm just listening to the same fucking chapter.
Yep. Like a madman.
Like a fucking psycho. I'm listening to one fucking chapter all day long for 2 weeks. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over about the fucking big domino. Over and over and over. Why? Because I'm trying to grab something that I didn't pick up the fucking 400th time or the 500th time. So that's what we got to do. So why do I bring up that Sammy? Because Sammy, if you are intently listening and intently listening to the gem, you're not going to make up some random ass shit. You're going to just do the deal. You guys track what I'm saying?
100%.
So that's why I know that a lot of people here need to do development. Xavier, could you hear me?
Yeah,
Xavier, I told you yesterday. I told you the same thing yesterday. You haven't figured out how to handle originations. I'm going to pick on Xavier now, and I'm not invalidating Xavier or Sammy. He had a crazy guy talk about, yeah, motherfucker, that motherfucker tried to throw me in jail, but I told that judge, I said, judge, go ahead and lock me up. Who gonna take it? And the motherfucker was talking for 30 minutes, 24 minutes. Xavier, is that real? And Xavier's like this. He can't even talk. Xavier's like, I'm just going to hang up on him. You're going to hang up on him because you do not know how to control a communication cycle. And you don't know how to control a communication cycle because you haven't gone through the communication boot camp more than 3 times. Is that real?
Yep.
I already know that. You're not willing to go where I went. It doesn't matter though, because I'm almost 40. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I talked to Ike. Ike's like, Mike, how do I get the competitive advantage? I said, you need to have a beingness about yourself. Ike, do you remember I told you last night? I said, I love showing up to the fucking office when nobody's here because I got 2 babies, a wife, a dog. I also got fucking cats. And most of the people on our team don't have these kind of responsibilities and a mortgage. And I love showing up and be like, fucking whoop my ass because you can't. And that happened this morning. And I said, you need to have a beingness about yourself that nobody does more development than you. And that's how you fucking kick everybody's ass. Did I tell you that?
Yep.
And that just happened. Okay. So what I'm saying is you got to do the fucking development. You don't got to go wide. You got to go deep. You don't got to watch a million fucking videos. You got to go deep. You don't got to go listen fucking what Dan Locke said or fucking, what's the other motherfucker that Casey loves? The kickboxer fool.
Andrew Tate.
Tate. Casey would love Tate. Okay. You don't got to do that shit. Okay. When you know you're doing the fucking deal, you've gone so deep on the fucking material that you start, it's called operating on a via. You start adopting a little bit of swag like your boy. And it's not about me, but what I do know is that this inside closer shit, I can do it better than anybody on the internet. Like I'm not talking about selling cars. I'm not talking about real estate. I'm talking about closing inside digital marketing shit. Okay. So when I was coming up and I started listening to fucking GC, when I was coming up and I was listening to Eric Thomas, I was listening to Eric Thomas so fucking much that I would go into the classrooms and I was operating on a via. I felt like the spirit of Eric Thomas was inside of me. I would be in a fucking classroom at the college talking about resume. And I said, if you think for 1 second you're going to graduate and somebody's going to hand you a job, you out your mind. 1, you ain't got no resume. Number 2, I literally became Eric Thomas. If you ever had an older cousin, Hamza, or older bro, or older homeboy from high school because you were in 9th grade and he was in 12th, or you were in 10th and he or she was in 12th, you start operating like them. You start moving like them. You get around your little friends, you start swagging out like them. Is that anybody like that besides me?
100%. I heard that.
100%. Okay. So what am I telling you? You got to go deep on the material. And what's going to happen is you're going to start operating on a via. And then once you've done the deal so fucking much, like Casey, and then you come back on the deal, the real you will arrive. But the thing is, I get like Casey got his own swag. He got his own flavor. He got his own shit. He knows how to do the shit. But Omar, if you should be going so deep on the fucking thing, so deep, bro, that you're literally moving like your bro, and motherfuckers criticizing you. Why ain't this motherfucker trying to act like he Mike and shit? Why don't he just be Omar? That shit don't matter. Because why? Because you got 2 Lamborghinis in the garage. Fuck them. And then Omar will come back on in this thing we called inside sales and closing. Not with your family, not with okay?
Yeah.
Go find the gems. Okay, Sammy, go read go watch the appointment setting program certification and watch it 1,000 times until you can do it. And stop making shit up.
Napoleon Hill says, choose some person whom you consider to be the sort of person you would like to be, then go to work and emulate that person in every way possible.
Okay, he wrote that damn near 100 years ago, and I didn't read that. I'm sure I read it because I know Napoleon Hill, but all we're talking about is just principle that works. I just said the same fucking thing, very inflated though. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hope this does something for y'all. Let's go fucking kill shit.